Next, I will teach you how to hold the needle. We usually receive a 3-0 or 4-0 crochet hook in the material package. We hold the needle with the right hand, thumb and index finger to hold the 4-0 or 3-0 position, and then use the middle finger to hold the middle position of the crochet hook, the middle position of the needle head. Our needle head needs to face ourselves. Next, I will show you how to crochet. We hold the thread, slowly start. Press the index finger. Insert the crochet hook. And bring the thread well. At this time, we need to move the crochet hook slightly down. See if the crochet hook head is there, press it down, so that the thread will not get caught. Let's do it again, crochet hook with thread. Let me show you a wrong way. If I hold the needle like this, flat, you see, it is not easy to get out, and the needle head cannot get out of the thread. Press down a little bit. The crochet hook head. Turn it to the bottom. And bring it out. So it is easier to bring it. Let's do it again, with the hook and thread, downward. Pay attention to the hook head, this belongs to the hook head of the crochet hook. The hook head cannot be parallel to us. We should press it down, hook the head downward, and bring it downward, so that it is easier to get the thread out. Beginners must pay attention. Okay. Next I will teach you how to start the thread. Similarly, we know how to hold the thread. We hold the thread and stretch it a little bit. Wrap it around the middle finger from back to front. Press the cross part. Then the crochet hook is inserted into the thread in our hand. Hold the crochet hook. Hold the crochet hook with the middle finger. And the crochet hook is with the thread. Remember that the crochet hook must be slightly downward, so that the thread can be easily drawn out. Okay, this is the start stitch. If you start one slowly, and then start a chain stitch, this is a standing stitch. Insert again. This time you need to insert 2 threads, insert, and then bring the thread out. And when you bring it out, the crochet hook is slightly downward. Okay, now the hook brings the thread again, and pulls out these 2 loops at once. Do it again, insert the hook, bring out the thread, stretch the thread a little bit, and then bring the thread again. When the hook brings the thread, it is wrapped from the back to the front. At this time, when we bring out the thread, the hook head of the same hook should be downward and slightly tilted, so that it is easy to get the thread out. At this time, 2 single crochet hooks come out. Let's take a look at these 2 single crochet hooks. Let's look at them from the side. They are 2 V-shaped. Do you see them? 2 V-shaped, these are 2 single crochet hooks. When we crochet single crochet hooks, we have to pass through the entire stitch. This is the entire stitch, the entire V is passed through. Enter from this position, this is the stitch. This is the V that everyone sees when counting the stitches. The direction of the crochet hook is here, this position. And you can see it at this position on the side of each V, insert it. This is the stitch of the crochet hook. Next, I will teach you how to make a chain stitch. First, we hold the thread in the same way. The chain stitch is also wrapped around the middle finger. Hold the hook, insert it, and the hook brings out the thread. First, make a chain stitch. At this time, you can pull your hand out, and then tighten the thread. It's done. The first standing stitch, then the hook brings the thread and drags out a chain stitch. Then drag out 2 chain stitches again. 3, 4, 5, 6. This is our chain stitch hook method. Hello everyone, next I will teach you how to knit the basic needlework of single crochet. After starting the chain stitch, just hook it up. And we have already crocheted some here. Now let's take a look at the knitting method of single crochet. The hook is inserted into the needle eye and the thread is brought out. Then now we have 2 loops on the hook. And the hook brings the thread to drag out 2 loops at once. This is the needlework of single crochet. Let's crochet again. Insert the hook into the needle. Bring out the thread. And then bring out the thread again. Okay, this is a single crochet. Hello everyone, now I will teach you how to crochet half double crochet. Wrap the hook around the thread, insert it into the needle. Bring out the thread. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. The hook brings the thread. And then pulls out 3 loops at a time. This is a half double crochet method. When you bring the thread, remember not to bring it to other threads. Then do it again, wrap the hook around the thread, insert it into the next needle, and then bring out the thread. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. We bring the hook again, and pull out 3 loops at a time. This is the half double crochet method. Next I will teach you how to crochet double crochet. Wrap the hook around the thread, insert the needle, and bring out the thread. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. The hook brings the thread. First drag out the first 2 loops. Then the hook brings the thread again, and pull out the last 2 loops. This is the double crochet method. Okay, let's do it again. Wrap the hook around the thread, insert the needle, bring out the thread. Then the hook brings the thread again. First drag out the first 2 loops. Then the hook brings the thread again, and pull out the last 2 loops. This is the double crochet method. Next, I will teach you how to crochet the treble hook. Wrap the hook around the thread, then wrap the hook around the thread again. Wrap the hook around the thread twice, then insert the needle, then the hook brings the thread, and bring it out. Now there will be 4 threads on the hook. Wrap the hook around the thread, first drag out the first 2 loops. Then wrap the hook around the thread again, then drag out the last 2 loops. Then the hook brings the thread again, and then drag out the last 2 loops. This is the crochet method of a treble crochet. Okay, let's do it again. Wrap the crochet hook around the thread, wrap it around again. Wrap it around twice. Insert the crochet hook into the stitch. Bring out the thread, then bring the thread again. First drag out the first 2, then bring the thread again. Then drag out the next 2, then bring the thread again. And then drag out the last 2 stitches. This is the crochet method of a treble crochet. Next, I will teach you a method of decreasing stitches. Decreasing stitches is actually very simple, just like single crochet, and then everyone will watch me demonstrate. Insert the crochet hook into the stitch and bring out the thread. Then don't bring the thread first. Insert the crochet hook into the next stitch. And then bring out the thread. Now you have inserted 2 stitches separately, bringing out 3 threads on the crochet hook. Then wrap the crochet hook around the thread and bring out 3 loops at a time. Now this is a decrease stitch. Let's do it again. The crochet hook is inserted into the stitch to bring out the thread, and then the crochet hook is inserted into the next stitch to bring out the thread, and then the crochet hook is wound around the thread, and 3 loops are pulled out at one time, so that we can merge 2 stitches into 1 stitch. Hello everyone, next I will show you what a slip stitch is. Like this circle, this is a single crochet, and then I will show you a slip stitch. A slip stitch is when you insert the thread into the stitch to bring out the thread, and then directly pull out this stitch, which is a slip stitch. Let's do it again. The crochet hook is inserted into the next stitch to bring out the thread, and then pull out this stitch again, which is a slip stitch. Now I want to teach you how to change the thread. For example, I have crocheted halfway here, and then this thread is gone, and there is so little left, I need to change it. Changing the thread is actually very simple. Put this at the back first, and then insert it into the next stitch where you need to knit. Take out the replacement thread here, and then hook the replacement thread and pull it out. At this time, we have to press these 2 short ones, which are the one you brought and the one just finished. After pressing, first crochet a single crochet. Okay, this is considered a successful line change, and then we have to hide it. Hide this line behind, and then insert the crochet hook into the next stitch. Press the 2 lines that come down from the line change behind this stitch. That is, the top of the needle, wrap it here. And then bring the line out with the crochet hook. And then do the next single crochet. Okay, then the next single crochet is the same, just keep crocheting single crochet, and hide this line behind. You see, this short line is hidden behind these 2 stitches, and you can cut it off after hiding a few stitches. Do you understand? If you don't understand, repeat it again.